This is Morten from inkjet. We are still here in Venlo getting ready for tomorrow's Power to Move event by Canon. And it's not just about all the technology you know in the market, it's also about a world premiere, the ColorStream 7000. And who's better to explain than the European product manager, Cindy?
Hi, Morten. Nice to meet you.
Why did you say you're European? Is it just for fun or?
No, it is really. Okay. I am the Canon Europe product manager for the ColorStream family.
It's because I thought it would be European, but it's okay. European, that's okay. That's new to me. So, Cindy, I mean, let's say we have the ColorStream here, which obviously is at let's say a continuation of your success with the other ColorStreams in the market. We're going to talk about that and also to look a little bit on it. It's a little bit closed, of course, right now, but we can talk about that. Let's get started. In this example here, you have a TechNow Unwinder for the paper side. Is it something that only works with the TechNow series, or?
No, it's not exclusive to TechNow, so we are always open to work with other finishing partners, and so usually this is Hankeler and TechNow for us, but of course also other vendors are possible to include into a ColorStream line. So it's not exclusive, but we like to use them here for the big unveil of the ColorStream 7000.
Fantastic. When you look at the ColorStream history, because you are as a product manager, I guess that it's very close to your heart and you know a lot about what's both in it, but also the customer requirements. Before we see the machine, tell me a little bit about who is the typical customers for a machine like this?
Yeah, the typical customer for a ColorStream 7000 is a business communications printer. So print service provider that has targeted on variable data printing, that meaning direct mail, transactional, so everything that area around promotional and business communication includes, up to a volume of around 45 million A4 monthly. And we also see book printers, some of them who only print the really, really back titles. Then they don't need a very high productivity our premium ColorStream 8000 offers. The ColorStream 7000 might be just the right thing for them.
You said it was a machine that is replacing the 6000. I mean, how long time has the 6000 been in market?
Oh, we launched it at the Trooper 2016. So that's quite a few years already. And now it's time to give the complete platform a major overhaul in order to keep it modern and to keep it also secure for our customers. When I said we are targeting, of course, print service provider who focus on direct mail and transactional, we see here a lot of personal data. And we need to keep that in a very secure shape. And we cannot offload this to our customers. But we are playing our Canon part into that, and that's the reason why we gave it a major overhaul. And also took some of the great features that we have in the ColorStream 8000 and make it also available to the entry and mid-level market. Because why only high-speed customers should profit from these very good implementations of, let's say, the web cleaner, which is an optional piece, but we see the demand for recycled papers is there. And inkjet and recycled papers, usually, they are not really friends. But with the solution that we have introduced in the ColorStream 8000 and now also on the ColorStream 7000, we can make this a profitable business because you can run productively on recycled paper. And this is something that sets the ColorStreams apart from anything else that you find in the market.
Let me just allow me to interrupt you for a second, because I remember, I think it was actually during COVID where you introduced the 8000, right?
Right.
And I remember because when I got the print samples, and I actually made a video in my living room just based on some great samples that you have sent, I was actually astonished, because normally when you talk about transactional print and book print, the requirements of quality is, let's say, different. It doesn't low, but just different from what you see from the ProStreams. Is the quality you see on this machine close to how you see on the 8000, or where do you see that?
It goes into the right direction, but we're putting it a little bit below the 8000. We are speaking of a standard quality on 600 dpi. So we are taking that because a lot of customers don't need 1200 dpi, as you said. It's exactly that way. And that's the reason why we take with the 7000 a different route. So not just making a smaller ColorStream 8000, but really also addressing a segment that we didn't see being able to be addressed with the 8000. So this helps us also to really go into our customer needs and deliver for them the system that they require and not just what we would like them to buy, actually.
Devil's advocate, I was just thinking that since it's also like 10 years since you released the 6000, is it also about time for people to, let's say, upgrade technology because simply they need to have a replacement gear in the market now, or?
It's definitely time because we see many first generation inkjet, and this is not where I see the ColorStream 6000. I mean those inkjet that was placed in 2008,
like
2010.
the old InnoPrint machines and that kind of machines, or basically, or
everything that was placed by that time. So really,
that was like really black and white text things, where this offers
basic
great
color, basic color.
Yeah. And here it creates both excellent black, of course, but also excellent color. So that is also an upgrade for customers that have been working in a monochrome color space for the transactions only.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely. So they will see really a big move towards latest generation inkjet quality, and this is what the ColorStream enables for them. And we see those people are looking for new solutions because 2008 to 2010-ish, it's already quite a long time, and at some point you need to renew your investment in order to have really what the market demands and also to stay competitive out there.
So let's take a look at the machine here, because I mean, from the outside, I can see a few things that I think looks a little new to it, but most of the things is very similar to the old one, right? Tell me a little bit, I mean, because this is show, we have the LED lights, so we cannot get into it, but maybe you can explain what we would have seen if we could open the machine.
Basically, we use here the platform of the ColorStream 8000. So this is the same layout.
So the paper feed is the same, basically.
Paper feed is the same.
Yeah.
So we would first see that paper tension is set, then our web steering frame, but also something that we see in this area here, and you see it by that little pictogram here. It's a web cleaner. Okay. So that's what I said earlier.
Yeah. So that is what ensures you basically to make sure that the paper has not too much dust before it goes into the printheads. Right.
So we really actively remove that dust, and this helps to keep the printheads always clean, and of course clean printheads, no dust settling on, no misfiring nozzles, no jet outs.
So that also enables the machine for higher uptime, basically.
Yeah, less maintenance, higher uptime. So a dream for every operator, of course, because they, especially with the first level inkjets, see a lot of printhead cleaning, and by that time that was completely manual.
Okay.
So we have
that, of course,
higher
something
automation.
That, so also more operator friendly, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
And I can remember how fast is the 7000?
We start with the model with 75 meters per minute, have a 100 meters per minute model, and 127 meters per minute.
So within the 7000 you can have 3 different versions, basically. Okay. And that is, of course, because some printers, they need less speed because of less volume. Yep. And I guess that the higher speed is also, I mean, vice versa, of course, right? And if you look at the 8000, just for putting it in perspective, that is also available in the various versions, right?
Yes, there we start at 110 meters per minute.
So just below the max of this one, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. And we go up to 200 meters per minute.
Wow.
So,
really, so you can really say that from 75 to 200, this is what this platform is capable of, right? Yeah, okay. So that was the web cleaner, right? So here is the printheads, or?
We have the printheads are above here. Yeah. So we have first the web cleaner, then the paper web goes under the printheads. And behind here we have our drying unit. Yeah. This is as it is known from ColorStream. So we have really taken the key highlights where we see that works well.
Is that an air dryer, or what is that?
It's a...
or hot air dryer? Or?
No, it's not hot air. It's a direct drying system. So again, here with the color streams, we stay true to, we go on uncoated, recycled and inkjet treated media. And so we use the same drying module that we also have in our 8000 series. And that has proven to be very low in the energy consumption. Basically requires no maintenance, and it just helps you to get flat output.
Which is especially important since a lot of the transactions needs to envelope it, of course, right?
Exactly, and that's also why we offer one speed for the 7000, which is 48 meters per minute, not as a separate model, but included, because we see that oftentimes customers want to go directly into an enveloping line, and this goes at 48 meters per minute max.
Smart thinking. Then we have the turn bar. Do you want to open it so
Yeah,
you can see how it looks? Is that the same turn bar that we see on the 6 and 8000? Or?
Right. We are using the absolutely same turn bar in order to have also here.
And we are so fortunate that at this time we also see a great print sample actually, right?
Yeah, exactly for the show we did a direct mailing because this addresses basically where we want to go with this press. Yeah. And so we created a direct mailing that we want to give to our customers. You see the red is red.
Consistent, no flaming, no nothing. It looks really good from here.
And we have a
and
wonderful
also the
black.
skies. Also, and the black is really deep. Yeah, great. So when you come from here, now we have the, let's say, the second unit for printing on the other side. Is that an exact copy of that one, or?
Exactly. 100% copy of the first tower. In order to keep really same print process, including the web cleaner.
Okay, so you have a cleaner of the second side as well. And is that, I mean, okay, so I thought actually a web cleaner did both sides, but it only takes the print side basically.
We only take the print side. The other side is blocked by the paper web, so we cannot get the dust under the print heads. And that's why we need it in the second tower as well. Yeah. But it's also one advantage because paper dust always creates when you move the paper around in the press. So we need it in both towers in order to secure your front as well as your back side look great.
Yeah. Then you have the panel.
This is one of the, so every ColorStream 8000 operator will think, I know that. Also ProStream operators will say, I know that.
So also Canon is working on consistency through the user interfaces, basically. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. So very easy, but also for, let's say, ColorStream 3000, 3000C, 6000. So every ColorStream that was ever there, it's very easy to get into our new user interface because it's very simple to operate and it still follows the same logic as these operators are used to. So they can switch with ease. And just higher degree of automation, so even less work for the operator compared to the previous systems. And with that, giving you more productivity because the less the press stands still, the more you earn money.
Of course. Cindy, your job, as we spoke about as being a product manager, product manager, it was basically that the needs that the market have, I guess that I don't know if filter is the right word, but basically put them into categories. So is it software, is it hardware, is it whatever, right? And then you bring it to R&D but how does it work in reality? Because I mean, Canon has a large organization with technicians and salespeople and people that are customer facing in many different. How does it work in reality?
Pretty easy. So we have the technicians that also have one of the channels. So we try to bring the channel, which is very wide, and all bring that to me from a European side. And then we put that into R&D. So we're looking into structuring them, seeing what's the market potential of that, and then we give that into R&D for the development. And this is something you see clearly in every ColorStream generation, that this is really based on the customer's feedback.
So with more than 10 years of, since the 6000 to the 7000, I guess that list has been quite long, right?
Not so much,
okay.
Because with the 8000 we made a good step in order to build in everything needed. Now with the 7000, we are giving this to customers who say, hey, 600 dpi are fine, and I don't need a very fast press. I'm happy with a, let's say, slower version of 75 or 100 meters per minute. And now they have it as well. So we are giving our customers what they always wanted.
Fantastic. Just to end the tour here, we have a turn bar again, and then we have a rewinder. And as you said before, the rewinder could have been a cut stacker, it could be an inline finishing solution, could have been enveloping, anything that the fantasy can almost imagine, right?
Yeah, as all color streams, also this color stream is of course easily integrated into every workflow. So you can go roll to roll like we see it here, but you can go roll to book, roll to enveloping, and all that with the known key features of the color stream. So waste-free print pulls, we have the slow speed. So everything that is especially needed when it comes to inline finishing integrations is all included in the ColorStream 7000 series, so customers can stay relaxed. They get the same version of the color, or same functions of the ColorStream that they loved so much about the ColorStream, and also this ColorStream includes it.
And now a world premiere. It will be exciting to see how the market accepts
the
it,
true
right?
essence of ColorStream. So we have taken 15 years of ColorStream and customer feedback and condensed it into this one version of the ColorStream 7000.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Morten.
Likewise.